Hey guys, I'm back here again. Today's Sunday in the afternoon around 4 o'clock. This will be the last video for the weekend up here today. I was doing the follow-up video for the accuracy testing. We were testing out the 3 different types of ammunition I brought up here this weekend for this general testing in hot weather up here. The weather up here right now is about 91 degrees with extremely high humidity and a boatload of mosquitoes up here for reference points. So what we got up here today, we got the 3 shots up here. The first one was done on a cold barrel. This is the good old IMI. This is probably about the best grouping I ever had with IMI ammunition. I don't know if I got like a excellent or superb batch of ammunition, but this is the group size we got right here using the IMI stuff right here. That's on a cold barrel, and there's my pinky for a reference right there as well too. So with the IMI ammunition, cold barrel in the morning, that's what we got right there. 3-shot group, almost like a perfect clover leaf right there. And the next stuff we have right here is the PMC. The barrel started heating up because I was like shooting between each shot, and the barrel is relatively warm right here for that. So it's the PMC M855. So this is M855, and the other stuff, the IMI, is M855 as well too, guys. So there's the same types of stuff right there. PMC, for whatever reason, it seems like that stuff usually the we call loser of the 2 different types of M855 ammunition I have, and that PMC, the actual accuracy right there is a bit lower, to say at least, right there for that. So we'll give you a shot of the ammunition we have up here as well too, guys, so you have a comparison to what it looks like. Here it is. Here's the one. Here's the other stuff. And get the third box over here for that as well too. So the one box right here is the IMI. I think this is 2017 production over here. So we'll give you a showing of this right here for that. So there you go. There's your good old green tip. This is 2017 production by the head stamp on the back right here. IMI good old green tip is probably the most potent, best green tip you can actually buy for your gun out there. Me personally, it seems like it has like a we don't call cleaner burning, to say the least, right there for that. So that's the accuracy we got with the IMI on a cold barrel in the morning. Is the first time we test shot it with the green tip IMI M855 ammunition we have right here specifically for that. And next up we have right here was the PMC X-Tac. Here you go. This is production, let me see here, 2016 on the head stamp right here for that. So 2016 production, PMC X-Tac, C2 grain stuff, same thing as the M855 right here. This stuff has the actual brass looks really clean on here. The only drawback is the accuracy is slightly degraded right there for that. Plus, it seemed to have a little bit dirtier powder in there for one thing as well too. So that's the other green tip we had up here this weekend. And the last stuff we have up here was the good old Federal cheap junk up here. I typically buy in bulk for like about 300 rounds or 500 rounds right there for that. So there's your Federal American Eagle 55 grain stuff. Doesn't yield exceptional accuracy out there unless the gun's like cold out there. So here's what we got for that stuff right here. Group size right there. I was aiming basically right about, I was probably aiming right about there, but on my call bench up here, we don't have a lot of we won't call any kind of real stability, because all I have is my this cheap foam thing up here, guys. So all I got is that. It's only $7 off of eBay, so my accuracy is not going to be exceptionally good because I don't have any lead sleds and nothing up here for that. So that's what we got when the gun was actually hot. Hot barrel. I think the gun's still hot right now, but I just got done shooting the last round, which was the Federal ammunition right here in the afternoon, and the barrel, you can see the barrel's still hot. Yeah, it's still relatively hot up there. So that's what we got up here, guys. The 3 different types of ammunition we're testing out up here. So if you're going to go with the green tip ammunition, I personally recommend getting the IMI Systems M855 ammunition. You can buy this typically from sgammo.com. I typically buy this stuff from them directly, so it's give you a comprehensive legitimate review from the purchase right there for that. And that's the group size that we got using the ammunition on a cold barrel. We'll give you a shot of the bullet right here again as a shell as well too. So that's what it looks like. Good stuff. accuracy is quite good on a cold barrel right there for that. And the other stuff we were having, the good old PMC X-Tac as well too. That's still M855 ammunition, and the grouping on a bit warm barrel right here. The barrel was not hot. It was, I'd say, between warm and hot right there for that. So the groupings were not too good for that stuff right there, shooting at the main center target right there. And the last stuff we got right here is the good old Federal stuff. That's the accuracy we got out of here today with the hot to barrel. The barrel's still hot on my gun right now after shooting it up here today. So that's what we got here for that accuracy right there for the, I'm gonna call at a distance of about 30 yards, just using my cheap old, plastic, styrofoam bag here for the, some kind of cheap bench, guys. And there's the distance right there. It's about, like I said, about 30. It's about 30 yards right here from the base down here up to the backboard right there for that, guys. So that's my review for today, guys. If anybody has any comments, questions, whatnot, we'll give you a shot of the gun here as well too. That's the M16 A5. Has an M16 A4 upper attached to the Voltar A5 lower, and we have the Geisley trigger, Geisley bolt carrier group, cheap AT3 tactile red dot with a 1-inch high riser. And we have the Voltar stock in the back as well too. So that's everything about the gun specifically for that. And we have the Tango Down ARC magazine. Runs perfectly fine, guys. Never had a single hiccup with that magazine out there yet. So I really like that magazine. It locks in perfectly fine, and it feeds the green tip M855 ammunition at an extremely steep angle, and no problems with it whatsoever, guys. So feel free to drop me a message here, and I'll try to explain anything else I might have not did a thorough explanation. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to do that, and I'll go ahead and message you back as soon as possible. I'll see you. Have a nice day.